Triune brain theory was proposed by Paul MacLean in the mid-20th century, well before sophisticated brain imaging technology. In her book, 7.5 Lessons About the Brain, Lisa Feldman Barrett describes the triune brain idea is one of the most successful and widespread errors in all science. MacLean's triune brain theory advocated that the human brain evolved in 3 distinct stages, into 3 layers: the reptilian, mammalian, and rational mind. MacLean believed that the brainstem and cerebellum constituted the reptilian brain that was responsible for survival and primal instincts. He believed that it was the most ancient in terms of evolution, and it was sometimes referred to as the lizard brain. The second evolutionary layer of the brain he described as the mammalian brain, or more specifically the paleo-mammalian cortex. He argued that it was comprised of the limbic system, which includes the amygdala and hippocampus. His theory was that the limbic system comprised the emotional mind and was the seat of our emotions. The neocortex MacLean referred to as the rational mind, or more specifically, the neo-mammalian complex. He believed it was the last layer to evolve and was the seat of language, planning, and abstract thought. Today, most scientists and neuroscientists agree that compartmentalizing the brain into 3 distinct layers with functions that are relatively isolated from one another is not correct. Lisa Feldman Barrett is firm in advocating that you have one brain, not 3. As our knowledge of the brain progresses, some educators, including theologians, have turned away from discredited ideas like the triune brain theory. One example is how James Ashbrook and Carol Rosh Albright's 1997 book, The Humanizing Brain, drew heavily from the triune brain theory and even was dedicated to Paul MacLean. Carol Rosh Albright's more recent 2017 Interactive World, Interactive God has no mention of the triune brain theory or Paul MacLean. As brain science continues to evolve and expand, some of the ideas that we hold today are certain to be refined or discarded in the future. Pioneers within any field are bound to be wrong on occasion. Being humble to admit our mistakes can help us discover more meaning and more truth.